Yeah, good day everyone, and welcome to our today's online class with Mr. Michael, your mathematics teacher. Today, each and every one of us here will have a role to play in our today's class, because today we are going to do something special that we've not done before. You will know the difference between yourself and myself, the difference between myself and yourself, the difference between each and every one of you in this class. I hope you are following. Now, today we'll be looking at ordering of numbers. When I said there was the place I mentioned the word ordering, some people were asking me, why would you want to come and order numbers? Who are you to give numbers order? Rather, it's numbers that will give me order. I said, no. Ordering numbers doesn't mean I'm commanding the numbers to get out from here. That is not what it means. Ordering number means comparison, to compare. Either you compare or you check between them which of them is supposed to come first, which of them is supposed to come last, or anyhow you want to place them. So we order numbers by comparing them. It's either you start from the biggest to the smallest, or you start from the smallest to the biggest. Just like all of us in this class. I know that we are almost age mates. No, not with me, all of you, not me. I'm older than all of you. I can even give birth to all of you at once. So all of you are age mates. You fall almost under the same age bracket, but there is still a difference. The difference there might be maximum 1 year, or some months, some days, even hours, minutes and seconds makes the difference. So but today we are going to see how we order numbers based on their values. Every number in the number box has its value. That is what we call the place value of that number. Where a number is found in the arrangement, give it its place value. But apart from where you place them, because you know that even with small numbers, for example, 29, if you want to ask for the place value of these two numbers, 2 is rather bigger than 9. But in the numerical system, 9 is bigger than 2. And that is what we are going to work with, not this. We are working with this, where we are ordering in terms of ordering of numbers. So we order them by checking which one is bigger, which one is smaller, or which one is the biggest number, or which one is the smallest number. So first of all, this reminds me, there's a place I went to. You see, as an honorable man as I am, you know I don't look for trouble. I don't look for trouble. So I saw somebody was, I would not really say is a child, but though I'm older than that person, but the person is no longer a child. At least the person should be up to 15 years. So I said, please come. The person came and was standing like this. I said, this is why you're standing like this. Do you know what this means? He said, no. I told him, okay, did your parents tell you that when an elderly person is talking to you, don't put your hands on your waist? He said, it's my waist, man. My waist is paining me. That's why I'm putting my hands on my waist. I said, okay, just for courtesy's sake, remove your hands from your waist. The person refused. I said, okay. Now let me show you something. Do you know that when you put your hands like this, you are saying two things at a time? The person say, what? What am I saying? I say, you are saying, I am greater than you, or you are greater than me. Do you know that that is what you are saying? You say, putting my hands like this means that I'm saying something. No, I'm not saying anything, no. I'm just listening to you. I said, okay, you are listening to me, right? Okay, I said, no problem. Before we could leave there, one elderly person came. I said, oh, good afternoon, sir. The person greeted me. He said, sir, if you are talking to me and I put my hands on my waist, does it mean you show respect? The man said, well, sometimes people don't pay attention to it, but it means you don't show respect. But sometimes, some people, not that they really mean it. So I said, okay, since this man has answered us, now you see that you are just doing your thing. Fine, it's okay, no problem. But in the other way around, you are disrespecting me. The boy says, how? I say, you are telling me one side that you are bigger than me, and you are also telling me that you are smaller than me. So does it mean we are mates? They just say, I don't know when I said that, though. I never said anything, though. I said, that is what it means. That means whenever you see a sign like this and like this, it means you keep your hand like this. Now, as I am, Let me turn myself around and I'm standing this way. From my back, this is my right hand side. This is my left hand side. This side is less than. This is where I saw that the boy was disrespecting me, but he never understood it. Till that man said, sometimes you don't have respect, and sometimes they are doing their own thing. Myself, I told the person that in this side, you are saying that I'm bigger than you, and this side, you are saying you're bigger than me. That means you said we are age mates. So this side is greater than. This is a sign we use to order numbers. We are coming back to this. Now, when we order numbers, we're using the value of such numbers. Example, if we have 2 and 9, for example, 29 and 34. Between these two numbers, which one is greater? Yes? Good. 34 is greater than 29. So if you want to order these numbers, what will you say? If I tell you, using the less than or greater than sign, order these two numbers, what will you tell me? You will say 29 is less than 34. That is what it means. 29 is less than 34. Or you say 34 is greater than 29. However you write it, these two methods, they are still saying the same thing. It's either you, Sean, you will tell me that, Mr. Michael, you are older than me, or you say, Mr. Michael, I'm younger than you. You are still saying one thing. You are just saying one thing. It's still the same thing. It doesn't matter which one comes first. What matters is who is bigger and who is smaller. If Mr. Michael is bigger than you, or Mr. Michael, you are smaller than me, you are still saying the same thing. That is what this and this are saying. Mr. Michael, I'm less than you, or I'm smaller than you. Or you say, Mr. Michael, you are bigger than me. You are still saying the same thing. That is how we order numbers with this sign. Now, let's use some different items to order this number. First of all, before you be able to order numbers, we should be able to know how to count our numbers. First of all, for example, let's just say from 1 to 20 first. 1 to 20. Now, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now we have written our numbers. This shows that we know all our numbers, right? Now, this is 20. This is 2. This is 1. This is 0. Now, in 2-digit numbers, just like from 10 down to 20, if you want to compare numbers, for example, if we have, for example, 19, okay, for example, let's say 12 and 21. There are two numbers forming two groups, but taking different positions. Other place value, this one here is under tens, not under units. But this one is under units, which is ones. So under place value, the value of 1 here is bigger than the value of 1 here. Meanwhile, the value of 2 here is smaller than the value of 2 here. So now, between 12 and 21, which one is greater. Because this one is big here and is small here. This one is big here and is small here. So they are exchanging positions with their values. Now, which one is great is smaller? The best thing for us to do, first, consider our number that fell under tens. Place value, this is tens, this is unit. This is tens, this is unit. I hope you are following. Now, the first number under 10 here is 1. The first number under 10 here is 2. Now, between 1 and 2, which number is greater? 2, right? If 2 is greater, that means this set of number is greater than this other set of number. Because if this is the father, this is the child, this is the father, this is the child, there is no way a father here will be smaller, will be small, and the father here will be big, when the child here will become big than the child here. So, once the first numbers between 1 and 2, 2 is greater than 1, that means 21 is greater than 12. I don't know if that is so clear. Now, let's do the second thing. We have 22 and 19. 22 and 19. Like I said, consider the first numbers that fall under tens. First, tens and tens. The first 10 here is 2. That means we have 2 tens here. The first 10 here is 1. That means 1 10 here. That means 2 and 1. This 2 means 20, while this one means 10. So between 2 and 1, which one is bigger? 2 is bigger than 1. So that means 22 is greater than 19. Secondly, or thirdly, sorry, we can still use, when we are ordering 3-digit numbers, we have 1, 2, and 3, and 3, 2, and 1. Same numbers, but we change the place values. Now, the first number here is 1, hundreds, tens, and units. Here we have 100, tens, and units. The first number here is what? 100, which is 1. While the first number here is 100, is 300, sorry. Between 100 and 300, which one is bigger? Yes, 300, right? That means 1, 2, 3 is less than 3, 2, 1. Or 3, 2, 1 is greater than 1, 2, 3. I hope we understand this perfectly. Then sometimes we use items to check and compare these numbers, the number of items. But sometimes the number of items doesn't matter because, okay, for example now, let me not just talk much about this. Let me say we have Ludo seats here, 1, 2, 3. We have Ludo seats here, 1, 2. We still have other ones here, 1, 2, 3. We have other ones here, 1, 2. We have other ones here, 1, 2, 3. We have other ones here, 1, 2. We still have other ones here, 1, 2. We still have other ones here, 1, 2. Okay, no, let's end here. Now, we have 3 items here. We have 4 items here. Based on your own understanding, the dots inside or on each of the seats or each of the boxes shows which one is greater. This one has 3 dots. This one has 2 dots. But these ones are much in number than this. So that means 3 dots equals to 3, while 2 dots equals to 2. That is what it means now. So let's see which one is greater. By counting the number of dots. The boxes, the values of the boxes does not count. What matters there is what is needed in it. This one, let's count the number of dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here is 9. Then this one we have how many dots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we have 8 dots. Now, between 8 and 9, which one is greater? 9 is greater than 8 based on what is needed in it. But if you want to check the number of the boxes, 9 is more than. But what matters there is what do we want? Is it the number of the boxes that we want or the dots that are found on the boxes? Now it's because of the dots. That means the number of dots on the 3 boxes is more than the number of dots in the second boxes. I don't know if you are following. So now, there is still another method for us to order these things. You might be asked, for example, we have 1, 2, 3, we have 2, 3, 1, or we have 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, you might be asked to arrange these numbers, order them from bigger or from the biggest to the smallest. Now, it is very easy for us to know which one is bigger. The first step I told us is check the number the first number that comes. Which one is bigger? This one is 4. This one is 2. This one is 1. This one is 3. This one is also 3. This one is 1. Now, you see the first 3 numbers that comes. Each of the numbers stands for 100. And I know that once we have 400, we have 200. No number here is greater than this 400. That means 413 comes first, because this 4 is under here. 4 is bigger than all these numbers. Now, which one is the second one? We have these 2, the 3, both of them are here. They are equal. Now, after the first numbers are equal, we will leave the first numbers, go to the second numbers. This one we have 2 here, we have 1 here. That means the first 3 here is bigger because 2 is bigger than 1. So that means 3, 2, 1 comes second. We've gotten this, we've gotten this. Now, the third one, this 3, 1, 2, that came next to this one, comes third, 3, 1, 2. This one is gone also. Then, the fourth one, we have 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 3, 2 left. So, among these, which one comes first? Check the first number, 2, 1, 1. 2 is bigger. 2, 3, 1 comes next. This one is gone. And now we have 2 numbers left that have the same, 2 set of numbers that have the same numbers first. The first number here is 1, and the first number here is 1. We will leave them. We will leave them. We will not talk to them. We will go to the second numbers on the queue. The second number here is 2. The second number here is 3. And 3 is bigger than 2. So that means 1, 3, 2 comes next. Then 1, 2, 3 comes last. Please, if you can clap for me, I'll be very happy. So, don't worry later. So, from here we can see that for us to arrange this number, we can say this one is number 1, 3, 2, 1, this one is number 2, 3, 1, 2, this one is number 3, 2, 3, 1, this one is number 4, 1, 3, 2, this one is number 5, and 1, 2, 3, this one is number 6. So, from all indication, this is how to order these numbers from largest to smallest. Now, if you are supposed to order the numbers in the opposite direction, you can say, if you are asked to order the numbers from smallest to biggest, you can start from this side down here, which will give us 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, and 4, 1, 3. This one is from smallest to biggest, while this one is from biggest to smallest. Do we have any question to ask? So this is one way at which we can order numbers. I hope this is very clear. So maybe in our next class we will do more on addition and subtraction of numbers based on their values where they belong. For example, you might be asked to subtract the highest number from, or the largest number from the smallest number. What answer will you have? Or you might be asked to subtract the smallest number from the third the number that comes third in a group. So with this, you can know that even if you are asked between sometimes some people will be given examples like 3, 2, 2, 5 and 1, 2, 5, 5, 4. Which one is greater? They will tell you it's 3 because they've forgotten that when you are counting backward, 1, 2, 3, this one is 12,554. While this one is 1, 2, 3 is 3,225. So in this case, the first number does not count. It only counts when the numbers are equal. I think we've done a great job on this, and I believe that everyone here understands what is meant by ordering. We started by saying ordering of numbers simply means comparing these numbers, arranging them. When you compare them, you know which one is bigger. You will know whether, if they say arrange the biggest ones first, the one that is the biggest number, just like what we just did now, you bring it forward. The one that is next, it follows. Others until you get to the smallest one. Now, if you don't want to write it, because some people find it difficult to write, understand the sign. That means 1 and 2, which one is greater? You say 1 is less than 2, or 2 is greater than 1. That is all. With this alone, someone will understand what exactly you really wanted to say. Any questions so far? You are shaking your head. So you want to tell me you understood everything we did on the board? Anyway, I wouldn't really doubt on that because I trust your performance. So like I said earlier, you know, all know me. My name is Mr. Michael, the author and mathematics teacher. So I'll be expecting to meet you next time. If maybe at the case of you studying or revising this, you will see your evaluation questions at the end of this video. Solve them. If there's anyone that gives you any issue or any problem, anyone that you feel you don't understand, I'll be very, very happy to receive questions from you. So I will explain in the simplest way. I know I've done this explanation, but I might devise another means of explaining so that you will understand better than this. Thank you so much. I'm hoping to hear from you based on the questions. See you next time. Bye.